Every May, New Orleans becomes the heart of a global spiritual movement with International Voodoo Day. This two-day event is more than a festival. It's a sacred gathering rooted in remembrance, healing, and community. People from around the world come together to honor ancestors, celebrate African diasporic culture, and participate in ceremonies that uplift the spirit. Guided by tradition and unity, the event features a public symposium, processional walks to historic sites, vibrant art exhibitions, and traditional Voodoo rituals led by respected culture bearers. It's a space where everyone is invited to gather, remember, and rise together in truth and reverence. At its core, International Voodoo Day is about spiritual medicine, healing the wounds of history and building bridges across continents. Inspired by National Voodoo Day in Benin, the event in New Orleans began as a day of collective remembrance and spiritual reparation. Through symposiums, processions, and rituals, participants honor those who survived the transatlantic slave trade and create space for education and healing. The vision is to connect New Orleans with Benin, Haiti, the Caribbean, and West Africa, strengthening international bonds through cultural partnership. Despite centuries of suppression, Voodoo continues to offer resilience, identity, and hope for the African diaspora. International Voodoo Day is built on a foundation of cultural and spiritual integrity. Organizers honor the many sacred paths within Voodoo, and related traditions, recognizing their diversity and depth. The event is guided by elders, practitioners, and culture bearers, ensuring that every decision reflects the collective spirit and ancestral wisdom. This commitment means that visibility never comes at the expense of authenticity. Instead, the sacred is protected, honored, and kept alive within the community, creating a space where multiple lineages, languages, and experiences are respected and celebrated. OIVD is dedicated to honoring the rich heritage of Voodoo and its role in the African diaspora. The event's goals are clear: educate the public about Voodoo's history and principles, provide a platform for practitioners and artists, foster inclusivity, and celebrate African contributions in New Orleans and beyond. By promoting cultural exchange and social justice, the event strengthens community empowerment and intergenerational knowledge. Through collective effort, sacred traditions are revitalized, cross-cultural understanding is deepened, and ancestral wisdom is honored, all while inspiring personal transformation and social change. A major milestone for NOIVD was the formal partnership with Benin's Voodoo Rights Committee, affirming a shared commitment to cultural exchange and spiritual solidarity. This collaboration brings together international spiritual leaders, artists, and culture bearers, creating a living pathway of remembrance and healing. The event now serves as a bridge between ancestral homelands and the diaspora, strengthening ties across borders and generations. Through these partnerships, NOIVD continues to expand its reach, deepen its impact, and honor Voodoo as a global spiritual tradition. Looking ahead, International Voodoo Day is focused on strategic growth and cultural bridging. The event is expanding through public art installations, ambassador programs, and new educational media. By strengthening partnerships with global allies and increasing international press, NOIVD aims to elevate Voodoo's visibility and narrative worldwide. These efforts ensure that the event remains rooted in ancestral legacy while embracing innovation and collaboration. The future is about amplifying practitioner voices, celebrating Voodoo's living traditions, and building a global community grounded in truth and connection. Voodoo stands as one of the major traditional African religions, originating in West Africa and especially present-day Benin. Despite the hardships of the transatlantic slave trade, Voodoo's traditions survived and evolved, giving rise to Haitian Voodoo and New Orleans Voodoo. Far from stereotypes, Voodoo is a system of healing, balance, and empowerment. It preserved identity and spiritual continuity for enslaved Africans and continues to thrive today in ceremonies, music, and community rituals. In New Orleans, its influence is seen in Congo Square, artistic expression, and vibrant cultural life, making it a living, global spiritual tradition. The NOIVD Symposium is a cornerstone of the event, bringing together scholars, practitioners, and cultural leaders to share knowledge and foster dialogue. The sacred processional honors ancestral sites and histories, while the art show celebrates spiritual expression through visual storytelling. Traditional Voodoo ceremonies unite international practitioners in public rituals that invite collective healing. Children's programs introduce young people to ancestral wisdom through art and play, ensuring that the next generation carries forward these sacred traditions. Each element of the programming is designed to deepen understanding, build community, and celebrate the living legacy of Voodoo. As global interest in Voodoo grows, International Voodoo Day is helping to position New Orleans as a premier destination for cultural tourism. Inspired by Benin's National Voodoo Days and other international festivals, NOIVD attracts visitors, scholars, and spiritual seekers from around the world. The event fosters international connections through art, education, music, and tradition, contributing to the city's vibrant cultural landscape. With each passing year, NOIVD's impact expands, offering new opportunities for cross-cultural exchange and making New Orleans a beacon for those seeking spiritual and cultural enrichment. NOIVD's journey is marked by significant accomplishments: sacred processionals, public ceremonies at Congo Square, art installations, and international partnerships. The event has rebranded to reflect its global vision, hosted symposiums at Xavier University, and welcomed delegates from Benin and Haiti. Educational series, podcasts, and children's programs have broadened its reach, while historical markers and art exhibitions honor the past and inspire the future. As NOIVD continues to grow, it remains dedicated to remembrance, healing, and building a vibrant, inclusive community for generations to come.